Every noteworthy geek in the world not only knows of Star Wars, but loves it as much as I do. However, all people also know that comparing the prequel trilogy to the immortal classics is like comparing Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho to that. In 1999, George Lucas ended his 22-year directing hiatus to bring us A Phantom Menace, the most polarizing film of all of the prequels. The general consensus is that it's orgasmic eye candy, but also that the plot and character development is more superficial than a mutant offspring of the Kardashians and Pauly D. That's right, I'm topical. But you know what, in all seriousness, if I want to review this film, I don't think I have the dexterity to take it on alone. I'm going to need some help.
Are you here for the Craigslist thing?
I haven't even finished typing it yet.
Oh. Well, can I come in?
How do I know if you're movie savvy enough to handle a film of this magnitude?
I've seen Final Flesh.
You're hired.
Cool. Alright, so today we will be reviewing... What are we reviewing?
Phantom Menace.
Phantom Menace! Oh! Here's the opening we all know and love. Maybe this won't be so bad.
With all due respect, the ambassadors for the Supreme Chancellor wish to board immediately.
Yes, of course. As you know, our blockade is perfectly legal.
Alright, crappy puppets. We expect that. Still doing alright.
Uh-oh. What is going on down there?
We lost the transmission, sir.
And an awesome fight scene. Why do people think this bad?
And they blow you up. Boom!
Ah, word.
Oh god, what has Lucas done? It's coming.
The ability to speak does not make you intelligent. Now get out of here.
I figured that the initial reason for why such a fucking atrocity of CGI and shit was introduced because Lucas wanted more appeal to the younger audiences being introduced to Star Wars for the first time.
Well, that actually wasn't his last attempt at that.
What do you mean? Motherless fucking whore!
So, we see Liam Neeson as Qui-Gon and Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan as the Jedi investigating the Federation blockade.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I don't sense anything.
But wait, there's...
Yeah, you'll come to see that Qui-Gon's a pretty shitty Jedi.
But But he trained Batman.
And he was Schindler. Cry me a fucking river. They followed Jar Jar to Gungan City. That is the look of a man who cannot believe that this is a Star Wars film.
No again, Jar Jar. You are going to the bosses. You are in big doo-doo this time.
And then we meet Boss Nass, leader of the Gungans. But I'm gonna call him Fat Joe.
He looks more like Alex Perez.
I'm calling him Fat Joe.
Be gone with him!
Imagine if everyone did that when they made an agreement.
Alright, man, I'll get you that $20 tomorrow. Sound good?
That's fine.
Alright, cool. Let's shake on it.
They take a ship through the planet.
There's always a bigger fish.
And they arrive on the surface to intercept Queen Amidala of the Naboo, who's currently being held hostage.
Wait, hold on. Where did this plot come from? We were watching the Jedi.
This plot's been here all along. It's actually the main plot.
Hold on, we're 20 minutes in. How could they fit this much plot in 20 minutes?
Poorly?
After that, they decide to save the Queen and go to Coruscant, the capital planet, city, the capital location of the Republic.
I'm ambassador to the Supreme Chancellor. I'm taking these people to Coruscant.
Where are you taking them?
To Coruscant.
Coruscant, that doesn't compute. Wait, you're under arrest.
You are a fully functioning artificial intelligence. Why are you stammering? AI function in absolutes.
Actually, only the Sith deal in absolutes.
Shut the fuck up.
Now stay here and keep out of trouble.
Hello, boyos.
R2! It was R2! I love R2!
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the star of Star Wars. R2-D2 is the only character that lasts through all 6 movies with its memory intact.
And, as a special bonus for you viewers, we have a special edition Blu-ray edition, we have an edition of Star Wars Episode 1 that has all of R2's subtitles so you can understand everything he says, like this.
The shields are gone.
Meanwhile, on the Federation starships...
One Naboo cruiser got past the blockade.
I want that treaty signed.
My lord, it's impossible to locate the ship. It's out of our range.
Not full of Sith. We will find your lost ship.
Who was that?
That, my boy, is one of the most badass characters in all of the Star Wars films.
More badass than Boba Fett?
More than Boba Fett. Despite R2's best efforts, they must land on Tatooine to make repairs. Qui-Gon, Jar Jar, R2, and the Queen's handmaiden all go out into town.
What's with the air quotes?
You'll see.
Out of nowhere twist, right?
Yeah. They arrive in a small shop. and they would meet a boy who will one day become one of the most feared Sith Lords throughout all of the galaxy, Darth Vader.
Now, what kind of child could they possibly get to play such an important and essential role in the Star Wars universe? That's the kid from Jingle All the Way!
Jay Lloyd.
He's a fearsome Sith Lord! Okay, hold on. Maybe his appearances are deceiving. I mean, it's the dialogue that counts, right? Let's see his dialogue.
What? An angel. I heard the deep space pilots talk about them. They're the most beautiful creatures in the universe. Yippee!
Qui-Gon gives the shopkeeper Watto a list of things that he needs, and Watto demands payment. However, he won't accept his galactic credits. Then he uses Obi-Wan's signature move from A New Hope, the Jedi mind trick.
I don't have anything else, but credits will do fine.
No, they won't.
Credits will do fine.
No, they won't. What, you think you're some kind of Jedi waving your hand around like that? I'm a Toydarian. My tricks don't work on me. Only money. No money, no parts, no deal.
Shot down. Qui-Gon's game goes
Jar Jar.
to...
Fucking Jar Jar. Where the problem with the movie is before this point was that everything was moving too quickly. This is where it starts to slow down where it shouldn't, at the boring parts.
The next 20 minutes of this movie can be boiled down to cute kid, Jar Jar. Cute kid, pod race. Cute kid, Jar Jar, pod race, repeat.
Get on with it. Yes, get on with it!
There are three things to mention here. First, midichlorians. Lucas is trying to explain how the Force works through these weird infestations of symbiotic creatures found in Jedi.
Doesn't make any sense. Never mentioned again, and it pisses the fans off.
Second, Darth Maul is on Tatooine and is being a general overall badass. And something about Anakin being in a pod race, and his slavery ending, and something about him being the chosen one, and something about some bullshit virgin birth, but who cares? Darth Maul!
Whoa. Virgin birth. Are they making Anakin Jesus?
Well, chosen one, virgin birth, lives in a desert. Yeah, I think so, but let's just face it, Anakin's mom's just a whore.
That's absolutely right. And a big turnout here from all corners of the Outer Rim territories.
And now, the second best scene in the whole film. The pod race. No need to say anything. Just sit back, turn off your brain, and enjoy.
But for the sake of time, here's what all you need to see boiled down to 10 seconds.
Anakin wins, Qui-Gon gets his ship stuff and takes Anakin with him. But who cares? Darth Maul's back!
Go! Tell them to take off!
Qui-Gon quickly realizes that he sucks and runs away. And now they cruise to Coruscant, where they meet up with the Emperor, Senator Palpatine, and discuss their plans. But not before this little gem.
I care for you too.
I'm gonna fuck you in the next movie.
The Senator tries to convince Amidala to put forward a vote of no confidence in the current Supreme Chancellor that is in no way attached to any evil plans at all. Meanwhile, Qui-Gon steps up before the Jedi Council and suggests that Anakin get some training because he very well may be the chosen one. I gotta take it. I will be back in like 1 minute. Just talk about some snobby stuff. Hello.
You know, the interesting thing is, actually in the Blu-ray version of this movie, they replaced the old, really, really bad puppet of Yoda with a CGI version. And this is one of the few times where I'll actually say that the CGI version is far better than the Yoda in the original script. Now, there's one problem though. Even in this version, as with the original version, in the Senate scene, you actually see at the bottom of the screen E.T. I'm not kidding. Look for yourself. At the bottom of the screen, it's fucking E.T. If they're gonna actually throw in creatures from other goddamn Spielberg and Lucas movies, why don't you just step it up a notch? You know what? Add Coppola into the mix. Add Peter Jackson into the mix if you want to. I want to see shit from Alien. I want to see shit from District 9. Even add Fifth Element into there. I want Luke Besson to throw a bunch of shit onto the movie. So, Amidala ends up voting for no confidence in the Chancellor, and Anakin is placed before the Jedi Council, and he doesn't get accepted.
Okay, alright, sorry, I'm back. What I miss?
Anakin's not going to get accepted, and Amidala calls for a vote of no confidence in the Chancellor.
That is the exact opposite of where I left.
Yeah, life's a bitch and then you sink.
Oh, come on!
Alright, so let's wrap this thing up. This movie is getting my blood pressure up. They go to Naboo and beseech the Gungan army to assist them in capturing the Viceroy. And here's that useless twist.
Your Honor.
Who's this?
I am Queen Amidala. This is my decoy, my protection, my loyal bodyguard.
Wait, so that's Natalie Portman?
Yeah.
Then who's in the Queen's outfit?
Keira Knightley.
What?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, this was actually Keira Knightley and Natalie Portman's first big Hollywood role.
But, wait, so do all the handmaidens have, like, really big Hollywood names?
Well, one of them's Sofia Coppola.
What the hell? Is Malcolm McDowell voicing Jar Jar or something? Who else is in this film?
Roman Coppola plays a guard.
How do I respond to that?
Well, to be honest, this actually has some reason behind it. Back when these guys were first starting out, Coppola, Spielberg, and Lucas were all great friends, and they all helped each other get their movies made. As a matter of fact, George Lucas's first major gig is assistant director on The Rain People from Francis Ford Coppola, and Coppola later wound up producing his films such as American Graffiti. What?
Look.
We'll handle this.
We'll take the long way.
In my pants.
Oh my god, that was the best mangasm I've ever had.
Sorry, it's just... Remember how we said the second best scene was the black race? This is the best scene.
So, now we have Jar Jar trying to kill this movie with slapstick. Jake Lloyd trying to find motivation for his character. Padme and friends trying to capture the Viceroy. And sheer epic
seriously, just the choreography, the operatic music, everything about this scene is just perfect. Okay, so fast forwarding. Explosions, lasers, lightsabers, Qui-Gon dies, Darth Maul dies. No! Jar Jar lives. No! And everything goes smoothly. We get this obvious bit of foreshadowing.
Always two there are. No more, no less. A master and an apprentice.
But which was destroyed? The master or the apprentice?
And something about a ball of light. And the end. And to be honest, with its flaws, I still kind of like it.
I didn't. I mean, it's good in a way. Its interesting bits are interesting, its epic bits are epic, but if compared to the original trilogy, which at the times were the only other Star Wars movies out, it just can't stand up on its own.
Well, of course it can't stand up on its own. I said that at the very beginning of the review.
I wasn't here. Well, there's only one thing to say at a time like this.
What?
Miss, I don't think that you... God! Ah! What the hell? I was making a joke!
You don't ever use that voice around me ever!
We didn't even make that many jokes about Jar Jar. Oh.
It doesn't matter! You never do that voice!
Bitch.
So that's a Phantom Menace. And you know what? A lot of people think that the second movie, Attack of the Clones, was actually worse, even though critics gave it an opinion that it was better. So you think you want to stay around and review the second episode with me?
You put me through the Phantom Menace, and then you punch me in the face. Fuck you.